Dr. Collins, Tracy I feature, revealed that she was pregnant at some point before the Pitt Season 1, but she didn't outright explain who the father was. By the end of the Pitt Season 1, many of the biggest questions concerning the doctors and nurses of PTMC had been left unanswered. For example, we don't know what will happen to Dr. McKay's, Fiona DeReef, ankle monitor, and we didn't get to see the full fallout of Dr. Robbie, Noah Weil, and Dr. Langdon's, Patrick Ball, fight. The real-time format of the Pitt Season 1 meant that many of those stories couldn't be resolved in a 15-hour shift. Luckily, the Pitt Season 2 will certainly address at least some of those unanswered questions, as there are several characters confirmed to return in the Pitt Season 2. Even though the new season will likely provide more answers, Dr. Collins's backstory is the biggest mystery of them all, and many viewers may want to know more about her now. After all, we only have hints about Collins's romantic relationship with Robbie and her past pregnancies. We can, however, piece together some of the Pitt's hints about Dr. Collins and figure out who the father of her unborn child likely was. Dr. Collins got pregnant through IVF before she suffered a miscarriage in the Pitt. Collins wanted to try for a baby without being in a relationship, but she suffered a miscarriage. Collins had 2 pregnancies that we know of in the Pitt, but only one was current in Season 1. At the start of the Pitt, Collins revealed to Dana, Catherine Larnassa, that she was pregnant, and we later learned that she was impregnated via in vitro fertilization. Because she used IVF, the father of Collins's baby at the start of her shift was a sperm donor, whose identities are kept anonymous. Unfortunately, Collins suffered a miscarriage midway through her shift, and she lost the child. It was one of the most emotional moments in the Pitt Season 1, especially after she was so excited to buy a stroller. Collins reveals that she got pregnant when dating Dr. Robbie but had an abortion. Collins explained that she wasn't ready for a child but didn't tell Robbie about it at the time. Dr. Robbie, Noah Weil, and Dr. Heather Collins, Tracy I feature, talking while sitting in the cabin of an ambulance in the Pitt Season 1 EP 11. Image via Max. After the emotional trauma of her miscarriage, Collins had a bit of a crisis in the Pitt episode 11. After telling Robbie about the pregnancy she lost, Collins took a moment to breathe in the back of an ambulance, and she revealed another pregnancy from her past. As she told Robbie, Collins got pregnant during one of her past relationships, but she wasn't ready to have a child yet and got an abortion instead. Collins didn't outright say it, but the Pitt heavily implied, all but confirmed, really, that she had gotten pregnant by Robbie. Throughout the Pitt Season 1, Collins was a very private person who liked to keep to herself. She only told Robbie about her miscarriage, after all, to get him to stop worrying about her and asking what was wrong. Because of that fact, Collins probably wouldn't have told Robbie about her past abortion if he weren't the father. He was comforting her in the ambulance. They were already talking about their previous relationship and her struggles to get pregnant, and Collins likely felt comfortable enough to tell Robbie about her decision and see if he could forgive her for making it without telling him. Robbie's reaction to Collins's past pregnancy reveal in the Pitt explained. Robbie read between the lines and offered support for Collins's choice to have an abortion. Another clue that Robbie was the father of Collins's previous unborn child was his reaction. After Collins told Robbie about her abortion, Robbie initially looked stunned as he pieced together the information. What's more, Robbie made sure that she knew he supported her right to choose what to do with her own body. They both danced around saying the words outright, but the sigh of relief Collins gave when Robbie told her that the father would forgive her showed that they were both talking about Robbie. Robbie's reaction to Collins's abortion may also be a good sign for their chances of having a romantic relationship in the Pitt Season 2. We don't know exactly why Collins and Robbie broke up, but we do know there are clearly still feelings between them. Their conversation in the ambulance was also one of Robbie's many displays of emotional intelligence and maturity, and it was a rare moment where Collins opened up about her feelings. Both Collins and Robbie have grown since they first dated in the Pitt, and they may have grown enough to try dating again in Season 2.